Did you know that you could still have sex with your wife even though you're going through a divorce? Oh, yeah. So that's what I'm going to cover in this video, specifically the 3 things you need to do if you still want to have sex with your wife and you're going through a divorce. And I got to give a shout out to one of my subscribers who asked me to cover this topic. And the subscriber name is James T1X7J. So thank you so much for this. But look, you got to do number 3. Number 3 is the most important out of these things that I'm going to cover, and how to have sex with your wife even though you're going through a divorce. All right, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kane. I'm the Silver Bachelor. This channel is 100% dedicated to dating advice for older guys. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and a notification button because I'm dropping videos every week. But first, if you haven't seen my new ebook and you're an older guy and you're interested to date younger women, or you are dating younger women, this playbook covers everything you need to know: how to boost up your confidence, how to match on dating apps, how to keep her around, the things not to do. I'm not going to go on and on because in the link you can go check that out. Check it out. See what the table of contents are. It's $4.99, like the price of a beer, less than a glass of wine. All right. And if you don't like to read, just like me, then I also will include a free audiobook. I went to a studio. It's over 2 hours long. And you can watch, well, if you don't want to do the ebook and get the ebook, you can listen to the audiobook on my YouTube channel. There's a video of it, the full length. And if you do buy the ebook, you'll get a link of how to download the free audiobook. All right, but getting into this topic. So you're going through a divorce and you have an itch to scratch, right? And you still kind of want to have sex with your wife. So how do you do that? All right. So how you do that, you got to go and do these 3 things. And the last one, I'm going to save the best for last. This is the most important. So the first thing is, obviously you need to have a conversation with your wife, still wife, and you both need to be in a place of acceptance, right? You're accepting that it's over, right? You're both moving on. It's going to take some time. Maybe you still have to live at the house. In my case, because I was married before 20 years, went through divorce, I was sleeping on the couch, and it was the worst, man. But sleeping on the couch for at least 2 to 3 months before I could get my place. So when you have that conversation and you've accepted that you're both going into different places to live, right? And the marriage is over. That's number 1, is you're both accepting it. All right. Number 2 is having a discussion around, all right, so what does this look like in terms of dating? Which, by the way, every single woman that when she's checked out completely, she will very, very soon realize the grass isn't necessarily greener on the other side. She's going to go jump on some dating apps. She's going to realize how fucking bad it is. And you're probably going to do the same. And so when you accept that it's over, you have this discussion about, obviously all the logistics of things, and you have this kind of open conversation and discussion around, now we're going to move on and we're both going to go on dating apps. All right. But as I mentioned, she's going to realize very quickly, oh, the grass isn't necessarily greener. You're definitely going to realize that. So this is the number 3 thing. The most important thing is you can, as part of this discussion, bring up friends with benefits. Okay, but hear me out for a second. All right. So it's a hard time. It's a hard time emotionally. You're both going to be lonely. You're both going to be desiring attention from someone else. And you're not just going to go and sleep around right away. Usually, maybe men will do that, but women typically not. So this is where the conversation comes in around, look, you mention to her and you say, these are going to be hard times and we can both go out on dates. But in the meantime, I'm open to a friends with benefits situation, right? And as long as we both don't get our emotions involved, and we've been together for X amount of years, and while we go through this transition and this change, that I'm available for you if you need me. Now, you don't have to jump into we can have sex, but you could say, I'm there for you if you need me emotionally, and this is a hard time. And all it's going to take is some nice dinners, some spending some quality time together. She's going to say stuff like, I really miss this, or you're going to say, I really miss it when you did this. And that's how you can form or keep the intimacy part during your marriage while you're going through a divorce, right? And as long as, right, you're not doing it to hurt her, and you have this conversation about, hey, look, like, let's say things get heated and you have sex, and then afterwards, and say, look, this is the right decision for us, and I really enjoy your company, and let's see where things go, and I'm here for you when you need physical attention, need me physically, but we could still go out and date other people. So basically my point in this video is to have that discussion with her, right? Share some quality time with her, but also be open and relate your boundaries of, like, this is happening. We both accept it, right? We're talking about it, and let's have a friends with benefits, because, and use the word friends a lot. Like, I see you as a friend, you could be a close friend and stuff like that, right? So that's how you have sex still with your wife before you get during the time you have a divorce. So you're going through a divorce. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.